I'm not sure how I feel about the red lipstick. It might be a bit too much, but you know what? It's too late. We're rolling with it now. It is Wednesday. What time is it? It's 10:55, so it's pretty much 11. We're doing a little bit of a quick getaway in the middle of the week, and I'm coming back home on Friday because it is my oldest friend's 20th birthday, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm staying in a hotel and I'm so excited. I just want to read and drink coffee and tea and sleep in hotel bedding. I feel like I need a break in between all of the crazy that's been happening and that's going to be happening for the rest of the month. We're leaving in roughly 2 hours because we can book into the hotel at around 2 and it's about an hour drive. However, I have not packed. This girl has not started packing. I have no excuse for this. I have, however, had breakfast. I've had 2 cups of coffee and I did my nails, which, not gonna lie, I'm very proud of. I didn't smudge one of them and they look very neat, so we're happy about that. But yeah, we're gonna pack, and then I'm probably, like I said, gonna be spending most of the time there relaxing. I think after I've booked into the hotel, I'm probably just gonna go out, read, hopefully sit by the pool because the weather is supposed to be nice, and then we'll do dinner later tonight. So I want to pick out some books to take with me because I started reading this yesterday, which is Eliza Rose. It's written by this historian, and I bought this book so many years ago and I never got around to reading it. And then yesterday I saw the back cover and I thought this historian looked very familiar, and I realized I've been watching like her videos and documentaries on the Tudor court and I think other topics as well for a couple of years now. So I'm about 70 pages in. I'm really enjoying it, but just in case my mood changes, I kind of want to pick out maybe something else to read. I would like to get into something classic, but I feel like that is a big commitment. But maybe we'll just take a classic because I want to read Emma, but I didn't realize she was so hefty. So I don't know, she might be a bit much. Then there's Always Far from the Madding Crowd. We might take this one. I'm not sure. I want to have some good reading material. And then I'm not taking my laptop because I don't want to do any work whilst I'm there. I feel like there's not going to be any good lighting in here. We just got back from dinner and I should probably close the curtain so people don't look in on me considering the lights are on. Just got back from having dinner, which is really nice, and I managed to read most of my book actually, which is surprising. I think I only have about 50 pages left and then we can start the next book, but I think I'm gonna pour myself a nice bubble bath and get into these comfy sheets and see if there's something on TV. Hopefully there is, because you never know. Tuesday. The rest of the week is going to be crazy, so we have a lot of work to do today. I don't want to talk too much, but just to kind of update you. So I'm still in the process of publishing Till Death Do Us Part. Now, the last time I filmed an update on that, we were having trouble with the size of the cover. Good news, cover got fixed, cover size is correct. Fantastic, problem solved. New problem, the margin sizes of the actual content of the book was wrong, which is my fault. That's all on me. And then I contacted my lovely editor and said like, hey, can you fix it for me? And he said, of course, no problem, it'll take 5 minutes. And when we did that, the book like reformatted itself, obviously, because it wasn't correctly formatted in the first place. And we realized we have a new problem upon us. We're not going to be negative about it, because that is not going to change anything. However, I'm going to have to get the book reformatted kind of, because the formatting that I did was wrong. Obviously, that's on me. And then I want to get back into drafting, because I think I feel like I have separation anxiety. I haven't actually drafted in such a long time now because I've just been focusing on publishing. But like, one part of my brain is I want to focus on the single project and focus on publishing it and get it done before I move on to the next thing. And the other part of me is like having too much separation anxiety from not drafting. So I'm gonna attempt drafting again today. I'm currently, the last time I was drafting, I was in the second draft of the sequel to If the Crown Fits, which is very exciting because everybody wants to know what is happening, as do I. No, I'm kidding, I have most of it outlined. I don't want to see how much of that I can draft. And then last night I had a random kind of burst of inspiration, don't know where that came from. I had decided to start outlining on book 3. Okay, I say I kind of started outlining, but honestly, like, nothing actually has been outlined. I've just been writing down a couple of concepts and stuff of where book 2 is going to leave off and where book 3 needs to start. I'd say those are the main goals for today. I have a text. I've got a little bit of like unpacking and house stuff to do as well, but first we're going to focus on work, because I've been focusing on moving all week and I have not really committed myself to my work, and it's really been kind of bothering me. So I said I wasn't going to talk for a long time, and then literally just babbled on for 4 minutes. Thank you for listening to me vent about my novels. Like, honestly, you guys who watch these videos, you deserve an award. I love you. Our iconic sticky note wall is back. Well, it's not really sticky notes because they don't stick. I have to use this to get them to stick up on the closet doors. It's back in full force. Those of you who don't know what I'm doing here, basically I go out and write each scene and kind of a description of what the scene is about, out of which character's perspective it was written, as well as kind of like the character's goals for the scenes, why these goals fail, and the general purpose of the scene in the story. So it's just really helpful when it comes to like planning the novel and seeing the overall picture of everything that's going on, and making sure that every scene has enough, I guess you could say, like body to it to make sure that it has a purpose in the novel. But yeah, it's just really helpful for outlining. We're gonna do the rest of the chapters. I just had lunch, so I think I'm gonna spend probably the next maybe 30 minutes to an hour on finishing up the rest of the wall, and then I think it's time to make another coffee. Good morning. I have no makeup on and I am still recovering from a cold, which you will obviously hear in my voice. So bear with me, please. It is now, what is today's date? It's the 18th of May, which means it's pretty much almost a month since you saw the last clip. That is how long it has taken for me to get up to the point where we are today, which is the fact that 5 minutes ago I submitted my paperback of Till Death Do Us Part to order a proof copy. That sentence was so grammatically incorrect. I don't even know what I just said. I'm on a lot of meds because on Monday morning I woke up and I was really sick and I'm still not feeling completely better, but we're getting there slowly but steadily. Let me just tell you that last night it's been such a struggle, guys. I'm not kidding. And I obviously understand that printing a paperback, there are certain things that there's no way around it. The size of your book cover has to be right or it's gonna print funny. The formatting of your book has to be right, or it's not going to come out right on the actual paperback. But the struggle to get all of this stuff right was so painful that last night I genuinely contemplated not being a writer anymore, as an occupation at least. I don't think I'll ever be able to give up writing permanently. I think I'll always write, even if it's just for fun. But I was sitting on the couch last night and I was so devastated because I've barely recovered from surgery, my second surgery in a 2-month period almost, and now I'm sick and I've been so stressed trying to get this book published because I've already marketed it so much. I have people reaching out to me that have already signed up to receive signed copies. I have people sharing the book on social media, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. You guys are being so supportive and I don't even know how to thank you, because the fact is, like, I can write books all I want, but if you don't actually decide to pick up the book and read it, I cannot make a career out of this. So I was freaking out about letting people down. I was stressing out because I can't get the paperback of the book right, and I literally just thought, like, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this to myself. I'm going to burn myself out. I have to get another job because I cannot do this anymore. And luckily today I woke up and the sun was shining. I was feeling better. And can I just thank the Lord for my editor, because this man would not quit until we got it exactly right. I'm incredibly grateful for my editor. Just like, hands down, my editor saved me, because there's no way I would have been able to do it myself. I tried it every way around to fix this problem myself. I could not. So thank you to my editor, because this girl was getting desperate. I was at desperate measures. I was contemplating a new career. It was a crisis. However, now that I have submitted it to Amazon for a proof copy, hopefully, I just need to, I think they need to send me an email so that I can confirm that I want a proof copy, and then I'm not sure how long it's going to take it to get here, because obviously it needs to be printed and shipped from the United States. So I'm going to have to wait a while. And then I also, that's just for Amazon, that's just for the Amazon paperbacks. Then I also need to do the same thing for the signed copies, but now that I have the actual manuscript that is right and everything, I can ask them for a proof copy for the signed copies. I just need to make sure how many signed copies I want to order, because obviously I don't want to order too many, but I don't want to have too little either, because we have a few people who have signed up. Also, I will leave the link below, because you still have until the 24th of May, so you still have about a little less than a week to pre-order the book. There's a pre-order on Amazon for the ebook, and then there is also a pre-order for a signed copy if you live in South Africa. And then hopefully by around the end of the month I'll be able to have the paperback on Amazon available as well, and then I'll eventually get it on other sites in South Africa as well. Thank you to you guys who have ordered, like pre-ordered signed copies. Thank you to my editor who has saved me from this. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this book. There has been a lot of effort put into it, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, obviously I'm also still working on the sequel to If the Crown Fits. I'm about halfway through the second draft, so hopefully I should be able to get that edited soon as well. If I can have that out before the end of the year, that would be absolutely incredible. I think that would just be amazing, because I feel like I have a really good team now working with me. I have a great book cover designer, I have a great book editor. I need to drink my meds and get back into bed because my body is not, it's not there yet. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I really hope you guys like Till Death Do Us Part. I'm so excited for you to read this, guys. Yeah. Mwah.